You know what screams OTK potential? When Gran Maju enters into a YCS, and you have one of the best players in the game, at least credibly, that is piloting the deck. You know, you don't have to net deck to win. So what is up, guys? I'm Go40. We're going to be covering top decks coming out of the YCS this weekend in Oregon, and I'm kind of curious to really talk about these, and honestly, why was there success with these decks? Well, come to find out, decks can't deal with a normal summon that is huge. So Gran Maju Diaza. This card's attack and defense are equal to the number of your removed from play cards times 400. Well, come to find out, players like trying to play this card with Pot of Extravagance, Pot of Desires. Well, this build doesn't even play Extravagance. Instead, you know, we're playing Desires because Banish 10 is honestly a great thing. So all we have to do here is hard draw the Gran Maju Diaza while, you know, drawing combo pieces and things like that. So this deck is also comboing with the Golden Castle of Strongbird. So once per turn, during your standby phase, you must banish 10 cards from the top of your deck face down. This is not optional, or this card is destroyed. During your main phase, you can special summon one monster from your deck that specifically lists the Golden Castle of Strongbird. You cannot normal summon or set the turn that you activate this effect. If this card leaves the field, you can only use the effect of Golden Castle of Strongbird once per turn. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy the attacking monster, and if you inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the attack of that monster that they had. Not only do you get this little protection blanket, you basically just, you mill 10 for our boy here. Now, we also get to play 3 copies of Glyph the Phantom Bird. So you can discard this card to add a Golden Castle of Strongbird from your deck to your hand. If this card is no more special summon, you can target one card in your opponent's spell and trap card zone and destroy it. So they at least gave this a multi-purposing effect to punish your opponent, but it's great. And then, of course, we have Hex Truth. If Golden Castle of Strongbird is in the field zone, you can special summon this card without tributing. Once per turn, if the Golden Castle of Strongbird is in a field zone, you can target one card on the field, except this one, and destroy it. And if you do, this card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. This card destroys opponent's monster of battle. You can target one face monster you control. Gets a little 400 buff, but what do we care here? Level 8, by the way, so you get some synergy out of this for comboing off with the rest of the deck, which we get to do with Dangers. So we have 3 copies of Danger Bigfoot. Honestly, just a level 8 that you're going to be able to reveal, stick it on the field, and worst case scenario, you get to pop something that your opponent has on the field. This deck is just good for breaking boards. We have triple copies of Danger Thunderbird. Same thing here as our boy Bigfoot. You have this level 8 body that you can stick on the field, and worst case scenario, you get to pop a back row. Alright, best case scenario, you get a body and you get to draw a card. It's pretty good. 2 copies of Prangatops, just another special summon body that you get to stick on the field. Gives you the option to destroy something, which, you know, we get closer to Gran Maju. Now, Pot of Extravagance and Eater of Millions can clash. I'm not going to be the first one to be like, oh, no, they don't. Well, great interactions might be told here, but you get a free body on the field that basically gets the spot removal anything. In terms of large bodies and removal, this is one of the easiest outs, really, things in the game. Then we play triple copies of Gizmek. Just another body. Once again, banish A from the top of your deck, stick it on the field, 2450, level 8, you know, synchronicity with the rest of the deck. There's not much else to say about this, and if it lives long enough, you get to banish 3 from your extra deck and kill something. Triple copies of the bird, once again, I said, discard this, go search for your field spell. Now you get to pop a back row. It's pretty cute. And of course, we have the triple copies of Gran Maju Diaza, the essential win condition to this deck. It's really cute that a normal summon gets to just end the game at this point in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I'm so proud. We have the 2 copies of Hex Truth, of course, level 8 synchronicity with the deck, able to make those big rank 8 plays. Triple Called by the Grave, yield hand traps, I love you. 1 Foolish Barrel. We have the triple copies of the Golden Castle of Strongbird, of course, another backbone to this bad boy. 1 Monster Reborn, triple copies of Pot of Desires, triple Super Polymerization. Thunder Dragon boards are going to be annoying for this deck. Who needs to worry about them when you can just out them and make, you know, any of your big super poly targets for any matchup that you need? We have 1 Terraforming, and since we're a level 8 deck, this is really cute. We get to play triple copies of Traded. Also, by the way, this card says discard 1 card to draw. Whew. Down here in the extra deck, we have 1 copy of the Barricade Borg Blocker. This card's starting to show up more and more now, so it's 2 monsters to make it. This card is linked. Summon, you discard 1 card during the end phase of this turn. Add 1 continuous or field spell from your graveyard to your hand. So you get to go ahead and recur back. And then once per turn, face up field spells you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Making a link to it to protect my Golden Castle Strongbird. Good times. We have the 1 Violet Chimera, 1 Mud Dragon, 1 Starving Venom, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Mermaid, 1 copy of Unicorn, 1 Cerberus, 1 Full Armor, 1 copy of our friend, the Cypher Dragon and Cypher Blade Dragon, 1 Dingrisu, 1 copy of the number 68, and the 1 copy of the Zombie Stein. Side deck here. Triple Radicare Epidemic Virus. Yep, this WinCon continues to show up. Triple Gamma, 1 Driver, 2 copies of Cosmic, triple copies of Twin Twister, and triple copies of There Can Only Be One, wrapping up Yashawn's list. This is pretty interesting. I will say that. Like, in terms of general tech choices and things like that, this is probably the coolest thing I've seen all format. Seeing a perfected version of this deck is a good thing. Now, we also have the top 4 solid list, the big reveal for the Danger solid deck that smashed its way through Top Cut. Yes, it's literally just Salamangreat with a 4-card tech engine for Dangers. It's nothing too bonkers, but it is important. So, we have 2 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 2 copies of Danger Jackalope, 2 copies of Tsuchinoko, triple copies of Droll and Lockbird. So this is interesting. So, seeing hand trap diversity in the format and seeing that this has shown up now is pretty crucial. All those key searches, all those danger decks that want to combo off, stop them right here. And 2 copies of Effect Veiler as well. Effect Veiler's diversity in the current format just continues to widen. We have the triple copies of Fantasty Boy, triple copies of Flame Buffalero, the 2 copies of the Ghost Ogre, 1 copy of Falco, 1 Fowl, triple Foxy, 1 Gazelle, the 1 Jack Jaguar, triple Spinny, and 2 Sea Archiver. You guys notice that Lady Debug has just been cut from the deck? Like, we're not even messing around with that card at this point. Like, it's honestly just kind of a hard neg at this point. So, it's not even worth it. Then we have triple copies of Signet Mining, 1 copy of the Circle, 1 Sanctuary, 2 copies of Will, the Salamangreat, 1 Rage, and the 1 copy of the Roar. Down here in the extra deck, we have 1 Update Jammer. Oh, the OTK! I love it. And then we have the 2, or triple copies of Sunlight Wolf, 2 copies of Heat Leo, of course, 1 copy of Balinix, or excuse me, 2 copies of Balinix, only 2 Balinix, huh? 1 Phoenix, 1 Hida, 1 Borreload, 1 copy of the Appaloosa, 2 copies of the Mirage Stallion, and the 1 copy of the Abyss Dweller for the Mirror Match. Side deck here we have triple Lancia, 2 Turtles, 2 Mind Controls, triple Twin Twister, triple copies of Sun Limit, and 2 copies of Typhoon. Really wrapping up this list. I'm glad to see that the Danger Engine, it took this card going to 2, by the way, for a 4-card engine to work its way into the standard Salamangreat deck. And I think that this is really good. So, I like that. And then, last list here we have, that's right, Sky Striker won it all, ladies and gentlemen. So, we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 1 copy of Ghost Bell, 1 copy of Ghost Ogre, and triple copies of Sky Striker Ace Ray. Pretty standard here. I do like the 1-1 split on the hand traps, the 1 Ghost Bell and the 1 Ghost Ogre. That's really nice. We have the 2 copies of Foolish Burial Goods, 1 Metalphos Fusion, 2 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon. Also really nice to see that the war between these two, between Cosmic and this, seeing MST back in the main feels really good. 2 copies of Desires for the Infinite Draw, 1 Rhoda, 2 Area Zero, 1 Afterburners, of course, 1 Jamming Waves, 1 Eagle Booster, 1 Hornet Drones, 2 Shark Cannon, triple Widow Anchor, 1 Multi-Roll, 1 Hercules Base, and the triple copies of Engage. Then we have the 1 Terraforming, 1 Upstart Goblin, triple Infinite Permanence, and the triple There Can Only Be One. Interesting breakdown for main deck ratios here. Like, that's interesting. We have the 1 Topological Bomber Dragon, triple Shizuku, 2 Kaina, 1 Kagari, triple copies of Hayate, 1 copy of Ningrisu, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, the 1 Hida, and the 1 Boral Sword Dragon. Side deck here, triple Lancia, 1 Effect Veiler, 2 Ghost Bell, 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, 2 Shared Ride, and triple copies of Twin Twister, wrapping up this batch of deck list. Congratulations to everybody that has played this weekend. If you guys have an interesting deck list out of your events, please go ahead and send them on in to Facebook. I'll take a look at them. I cannot guarantee I'll get the chance to cover them all. The last real notes here, Gran Maju being relevant, like on a bigger scale, by the way. I don't know if going forward this deck will continue to see the impact that it had, but maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's more so now players are aware of it. Will it have the same effect? I don't know. It's a discussion for another day. Guys, Comment down below, tell me what you guys think. And, well, I'm out.
The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.